This episode of the Damage Guild podcast is sponsored by listeners like you. Join the guild at patreon.com/damageguild to receive exclusive perks, member rewards, and bonus content.
Last time on the Damage Guild podcast.
You find Stoke lying there, faintly breathing.
I'll try giving the fruit to Stoke.
Lady, you came for me?
I'm afraid I have. I want you to take this invisibility potion.
He takes the potion, gives you one last look, and then downs the whole thing. He suddenly starts running all the way to the far corner of the plateau that you're on. He took the potion, but it didn't turn him invisible.
It's not a potion of invisibility, you guys.
It's like a fear poison or something.
What on earth? How did that happen? Where did we get this thing from?
I don't know. It's marked as potion of invisibility in my pack.
And who identified it? Who's responsible for this?
Zara tried to identify it.
Okay.
Oh man, this changes the plan substantially.
This changes everything.
As he starts running, since he is no longer being stealthy, you hear the two dogs inside whirring, and they turn to face the entryway.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, sweet grapes. I'd try to catch up with him and say, Stoke, what are you doing?
Was it like a potion of fear?
Yeah, I think it was like some kind of fear potion or something.
Oh my goodness.
He moves ridiculously fast, getting away. So he's crossed the entire thing in one round.
Oh my gosh.
That's like 100 and some feet away.
Yikes.
And you're chasing after him. Move yourself 1 round of movement from the doorway.
Okay.
And then we will roll initiative.
It'll be 75 feet, or I'll cast Warp Step, so it's 90 feet.
So he's still outpacing you by quite a bit, even with that. And then we will roll initiative.
Well, gentlemen, things just got dicey.
Indeed they have.
We all thought it was an invisibility potion.
Yeah.
Well,
Why did we think that?
we were acting on the information that we had available.
When you identify an item, is there a chance to misidentify? Is that what it is?
Yes. If you get a critical failure, then you misidentify it.
Wow.
That's what it
Wow.
is.
You know as much, or you think you know as much as you would get on a success.
Wow.
Oh,
My goodness.
So that may have just killed us.
Yikes. All right, well, it's not over yet.
It ain't over till it's over.
Yep.
I will be rolling stealth for initiative, FYI.
I guess since I was running across a tableau, I will not be rolling stealth.
And that is an 11 for Verrol.
Ooh, a 20 for Zara.
Kardain's on a 20 as well.
So, Verrol, you're close enough to the room that you can at least hear what's going on. So you heard footsteps, and then you heard all the robots, all the automatons reacting to that, and you hear heavy footsteps marching away from that opening on the right towards the doorway.
Okay.
So yeah, you see the big warrior guy step out through the doorway and take a few steps outside looking around, and then it is Kardain or Zara, whoever you want to have go first.
You should go first, Brian.
All right. Okay, so do I see the father automaton do that?
Yeah, you can see it step out through the doorway.
Okay. I'm still sort of running after Stoke, but so what happens? You said he gets all the way to the edge of the plateau?
Yeah, so he's another 50 feet or so past you at the edge of the cliff, and he's just kind of standing there.
Okay, so he's run all the way out, and now he's standing there. It's not like, doesn't look like he's about to hurl himself off the edge.
No.
That's good.
It's not a potion of depression, just fear.
Yeah. If I can avoid detection, that's even better, and I don't want to go face this thing alone. So I will continue running after Stoke. I will just move another 2 more strides toward him, so...
That would catch you up and put you at the edge of the cliff, too.
Okay, so I'll run up to him and say, Stoke, what are you doing? What happened?
Something about that potion just made me feel like I needed to run.
It's freaking me out, man!
Never moved so fast in my life.
Wait a minute. Is he not afraid?
He's not actually afraid. He was compelled to run away.
To run away specifically? Is it a potion of long-distance sprinting? I mean, long-distance running? Like,
It's a potion of run away.
You don't know what it did.
Well, pull yourself together. Come on, we have to go back. I think we've alerted the automatons to our presence. Are you ready? Can you turn around now?
I don't think I can.
I slap him.
Snap out of it, man.
Pull it together, man.
Get a hold of your senses.
What else do I have? Yeah, my figment only has a range of 30 feet. That's sort of the big downside of it. But otherwise, I'll just kind of hope that guy doesn't see us.
I mean, you could try to hide. It is fairly dark. If you
that's true.
took to ground, then it would be a little bit harder to see you, at least.
There are pillars in the way also, kind of.
I'll say the same to Stoke. I'll say, get down on the ground. We might be able to hide from him. And then I'll attempt to hide. Because that's one action, right? That would be my third action.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Kardain?
How far away am I from Verrol?
About 60 feet back.
Okay, so are they alerted to us over on this side?
You can't tell for sure.
Okay, so we've entered initiative, but like from a role-playing perspective, do our characters know something's gone down, or not really?
Verrol at least knows. I'm not sure you really know that anything's happened, since you're so much farther back.
Okay, because I told the guys I wasn't going to move closer to risk revealing us.
We can just say you're delaying until something else clues you in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, because I can see Verrol, correct?
Yeah.
So if I delay and then I see Verrol move, I know something's up. So I will choose to delay. What does that do again?
It takes you out of initiative until you choose to come back in.
Okay, but do I come back with full benefit? Like full actions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. I will do that because Jay's going next.
No, Stokes is next.
Oh, Stoke is next. I don't see him on the tracker.
You don't see any of the NPCs on the tracker. I'll move you behind Jay. So Stoke is next, and he is also going to crouch down and try to hide as much as he can. He's not nearly as good at it as you are, but he gets down to the ground, and that's all he can really do.
All right.
One of the dogs runs out through the door, does a quick scan, sweeping the area. He's going to seek for you. And it looks like it has spotted you.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
It doesn't have enough time to do anything else after that, but it scans, and then it zeroes in your direction at least.
Locks in, huh?
Mm-hmm. And the next one follows close behind, and can already see where the other guy's targeting. The two dogs have positioned themselves behind the two closest pillars, and are facing in your direction. But they don't have enough moves to actually shoot. So Verrol, it's your turn.
Okay, well, having heard the commotion, I assume that something has gone wrong.
You saw all three of the automatons heading outside.
Okay. If I'm rolling a stealth check, does that assume that I'm sneaking, or can I move regularly while making a stealth check?
Stealth check requires moving at half speed.
Alright, so I will sneak forward for my first action.
So this is half speed through difficult terrain, because you're blinded and where you are is still dark. So added up, that means you can only move 5 feet per move action.
Okay, is there any light coming from the light stone that is illuminating the chamber in any way?
As you're crawling over the rocks, you can look and see just a hint of it in the far corner, but it's mostly obscured.
So it's 5 feet per sneak action then?
Yeah, it'd be 10 feet to walk, 5 feet to sneak.
Okay. I'll sneak, and then I'll sneak, and then I will sneak a third time. And I can barely see a hint of light coming from in the corner of the room.
Yeah, so you can see other parts of the room lit up, but where you are is basically pitch black.
Alright, that's all I can do.
Okay, so Kardain, you just saw him very cautiously walk into the room.
Oh, no. Verrol, why are you moving? No. And he summons up his courage and begins to walk forward, even without Bron at his side.
All right.
So I've got a 20-foot movement since I've dumped my shield.
And you're going to go full walking speed?
Yeah, I gotta get to Verrol. I don't know why he just went into the room. I have no idea why he did that.
So you get up to where he was just before he started moving in. So you're behind the pile of rocks, a little back from the entrance.
Wow, I couldn't even see all our gear, and now I'm starting to see there was a lot more gear piled up than I realized.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was only like 2 rows of 3. I see 10 items now from where Kardain is standing. Oh my goodness. This is bad. This is very, very bad what's happening right now.
Now it's my turn again. The warrior one, the humanoid automaton, sees where its friends are looking and begins to walk in that direction.
Oh boy.
So it's moving towards you at its full speed, and it's Zara's turn.
Okay, so it turns and sees where the dogs are looking. It starts marching towards us, but it's still, 50, 60 feet away, looks like?
Yeah, it's about 65 feet away from you.
All right, well, the good news is that buys me time to stand up, so I will do that. Now, can you remind me, Thane, where... Did we leave a rope hanging off the edge of the cliff here, or we saw a rope hanging?
There was one that we found.
Yeah, there already was one.
Okay.
That one was closer to the cliff face, past where Stoke was lying. If you just kept on walking, then it would have been hanging down there.
Okay, gotcha. That is an option I'm considering, but I think I will, one action stand up. Oh, yeah, that's awkward. He's just out of range. If it's 65 feet, he's just out of range of needle darts. I'll turn to Stoke and say, Stoke, what should we do? Should we stand and fight, or should we run over to the rope that we saw over there and try to run away?
I don't think I can fight in my condition, miss.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else useful. I think I'll turn and start running towards the rope, and I'll cast Warp Step to do it. I get to move 60 feet towards it.
Yeah, you can make it all the way to the rope.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just get to the rope then, I guess.
Leaving Stoke all by himself.
Well, it's his turn next, so he'll be fine.
I think he'll stand up and also run.
Where else would Stoke rather be but chasing after his dear Zara?
His one true love.
So I think he actually has enough movement to stand up, run all the way across the ledge, reach you, dive down, and take cover on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's what he's doing. He's taking cover.
Dude, why doesn't he just run? He's too scared. Maybe this was like a potion of haste and fear mixed together, like two potions mixed into one. So he's real fast and real scared.
That's an interesting guess, Jay. Can he not start to climb down the rope because Zara's there?
I hope that's the case.
Well, she's kind of blocking the way, but also I don't think he's compelled to drop at this point.
Well, I think either way, I'll quickly say to Stoke, you try to get down the rope first. I'll see if I can get in a few pot shots on them before I go.
The dogs move up. Well, one of them that can no longer see where you'd moved to moves up and shoots.
They have that long of a range?
With penalty, yes.
Okay. Because this is 55 feet, plus it would be the other 50, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good night.
Wow.
Yeah, some weapons can shoot really far in this game, but like Thane just said, they're going to take a disadvantage to that shot. Like it's going to be a negative
for each range increment, right?
Yeah, there's a substantial negative modifier on these shots.
Okay.
And you're still armored, unlike us.
It's not letting me attack, so maybe it's not a range increment one. It's just a finite range, which means it can't reach you. So,
Phew.
Phew indeed.
Phew indeed. And Zara wears no armor currently, so I'm the only one for whom it doesn't really matter.
Well, both of the dogs are running towards you, and they get about halfway to where you are.
Okay.
And then it's Verrol's turn.
How long has it been since we did the actual combat against them?
You rested up for a while, and you did some scouting. I don't remember exactly, but it's probably been...
Couple hours?
No, I think a little less than 1 hour. Like somewhere between half an hour and an hour.
Okay, so unlikely that the mechanic guys had much of a chance to repair a lot of them from the damage they took in the last combat.
I don't think we dealt much damage to the automatons last time we fought.
Yeah.
Like, we killed its accomplice, we killed the other scary golem, but I don't recall damaging the bots, to be honest. Maybe minorly.
That's fair. So from where Verrol is standing right now, I can see a shaft of moonlight coming through the doorway, and I can see the pile of equipment. So... Yep. I should be able to move pretty normally in that area, at least, right? It'll just be harder to see things.
Yeah, once you get into the light, you can move normally.
Okay.
You must crawl to the light.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a regular move action to try to get up to the pile.
Yeah, is there anything that Verrol would need from the pile for combat? Because you can't just slap on your armor, like, willy-nilly.
No.
Is there anything in the pile you actually need that you would, like, want to equip?
Not really.
Okay.
It's still going to take you 2 movements to get there because you're climbing over the wall without being able to see what you're doing, and then over another pile of rocks.
So then the second move action will get me to the pile, and then I'll pick up my backpack first. Is it a separate action to put it on, or can I pick it up and put it on?
I think putting it on is its own action.
Oh, wonderful. All right,
so you just you pick up your backpack?
Yep.
Does that also mean that, can he just pick it up with one hand? It's not like he has to sheath his sword to do that, right? It's just a backpack.
Yeah, I haven't drawn my sword yet.
Oh, I see.
You notice as you pick it up that it's a little bit lighter than you remember.
I'm sure it is.
Kardain, it's your turn.
Okay, is there a way, because I mean, I'm moving fast, I'm moving as fast as a dwarf can. Could I get next to Verrol and the stuff? if I moved my full 60.
Yeah, I think you can move just past him if you wanted to.
So yeah, if I spend my entire turn, I can get just a little bit past Verrol and more close to some of the more relevant items to Kardain in our pile.
Yeah.
So Kardain whispers to Verrol. I mean, we're close enough that I could possibly whisper, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Verrol, listen. If you give me a moment to center myself, I could cast Conductive Weapon on your rapier.
Very well. I pray I will not need to use it.
Do you think we should? I mean, it might make like the sound of thunder and lightning.
In that case, no. I do not believe we should.
Oh, actually, importantly, when you get up there, Kardain, since you can now see the whole pile of stuff pretty clearly, you notice that the weapons, Stoke's weapons, are not in the pile.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What is in the pile?
Yikes.
Game Master.
So there were backpacks, or yours and Verrol's, your sacks that you had separately, Stoke's buckler, your own shield, all of your armor, and one bedroll.
Okay, but I've spent all my actions, so I can't pick up anything like Verrol was able to, correct?
Yeah, you can't pick anything up this turn.
Okay, so what I was proposing, Jay, was that you delay your turn and then I could conductive weapon you, but you're saying that we maybe haven't been found? I mean, Kardain was just moving normally, so I'm suspicious I may have made enough noise anyway. If he delays his turn and the trigger is me, isn't there no harm? Like, might we get to have another turn cycle and see if the enemy's found us out and then know whether or not to cast conductive weapon?
Well, he doesn't have to delay until it's his turn again, and that's right before you.
Exactly, yeah. So maybe...
As you were walking into the room, since you can actually see clearly, you didn't see any other enemies around. There might be some hiding, but you don't see anything visible.
Mm-hmm. And I can see the lightstone in the back left corner of the room.
Yep.
Can you see the lightstone, Jay?
Kind of. I can see a little bit of light over to the left from it.
Because that would be the most valuable... It's unfortunate it's not here in our main pile, but that's the most valuable item for you, unless your plan is to run outside.
That's not necessarily my plan.
Yeah, I don't know if that's wise.
All right, good talk, Verrol. I'm a little scared for Zara and Stoke right now. I can't see them.
Nor can I.
And I even have dark vision.
I do not know what happened, or why such a disturbance was caused.
Yeah, it should have been the perfect plan. We sent Zara with the invisibility potion and 3 sources of healing. I mean, what could have gone wrong?
I have no idea.
Hope she's okay.
The humanoid automaton changes course and starts moving towards you, and it almost fully closes the distance, but doesn't quite reach you.
Yikes.
That's about as good as you could hope for, honestly.
Yeah.
That's like the best thing that could have happened.
All right. Zara?
All right. I was going to attack the big guy, but actually, how far away are the dogs from us right now?
Well, one of them's 45 feet, the other one's 55.
45 and 55, okay.
How close is the big scary halberd dude?
It's 15 feet from both Zara and Stoke.
Okay.
Okay.
That thing has reactive strike and a reach weapon. So do not cast magic if it gets closer than it is, please.
Yeah. So that's why I'm thinking, like, I want Stoke to be able to go first because he has fewer hit points and he can move faster than me, but...
Well, he might not be able to climb faster than you. We don't know that. We don't know what potion he drank.
Yeah, but either way, like, I don't want him to the automaton to get close and then hit me when I try to run away. So my options basically are to cast something like Electric Arc on him or Needle Darts on one of the dogs to try to take them out, or just to run.
I remember you telling me earlier that you still have a Dizzying Colors. What type of save is it?
So that one I was thinking about it, and it might not affect them because it's an illusion effect.
Oh, does it literally say mental?
It says illusion. It says involves false sensory stimuli. So I don't know if it will affect them.
And what does it do even if it did succeed or critical succeed?
There's a chance that it dazzles them, stuns them, or blinds them.
Okay, but yeah, I agree with you. I'm not sure if we don't know how that might affect a robot. I feel like getting away is great. You're buying Jay and I so much time.
I will say the Dizzying Colors is not explicitly a mental thing.
Oh,
Okay.
it's visual.
Yeah, so visual might still affect a robot, but that's 2 precious climb actions you'd be spending on trying to maybe make this guy less likely to hit, but then you're also right where the dudes can shoot you, where he can slice you. You don't want to be the one that's highest up on the rope.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, but I feel like it's best if that's Stoke, because you might not even take
Right.
one hit from the halberd dude.
That's true. Actually, Thane, so am I right next to the rope right now, you said?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I could fire off a spell Dizzying Colors is only a 15-foot cone, so I would only just hit the automaton, and actually I might hit Stoke at the same time, so that's probably a bad idea. There's not a guarantee that it would work against him.
Mm-hmm. You could also more efficiently send Mr. Crowley and then use your Hex cantrip to cause the mischance debuff and Fear. Well, we don't know if Fear works. We assume Fear doesn't work, but instead of 2 actions for dizzying, you could do 1 action, try to make him less accurate, and then spend 2 actions running away.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's another option. Mr. Crowley being next to him is the Fear, and we didn't confirm if they can be feared.
Right, we don't think they can be feared.
Gotcha.
Them robots ain't feared of nothing.
So I think it actually is just my best bet to run, or to climb, rather. So I will quickly climb down the rope as quickly as I can.
Oh my goodness. Wow, really?
Dude, I mean, I just don't think...
Well, Zara's ranged.
If you just ran, couldn't you be back in 3 turns? Like in the hallway? You're not going to die in 2 turns of taking hits, right? Especially if you're running circumventing direct contact with the big dude. You're going to take a couple arrow shots.
In my opinion, the chance for him to run back is long. That was like 2 turns ago, if Brian wanted to run back to us.
But isn't the automaton right in front of him, though? That's the best time to run.
So you could squeeze past it, especially if you used your... Well, you can't do it this turn, because you already cast the spell.
Oh, yeah. Well, but Brian didn't think about that, in fairness. So, Jay, you're saying Brian's idea to run by using the rope we know about isn't what you think is the best plan?
Zara is at full HP, and she has 4 temporary hit points.
One
temporary hit point.
But yeah, one temporary hit point. If you move every turn, you're back in the chamber in 2 turns and back in the hallway in 3. Like, are you really going to take that much damage? Especially if you split away from Stoke. At least one of the guys is going to concentrate on Stoke if you can, right? The big guy is probably going to corner Stoke. Like, you have to just leave Stoke behind at this point. Like, you can't try to save him. Sad as it is to say. You gotta look out for number 1.
Well, that was my thinking, was trying to save Stoke.
I think it's tough. I think there's merit to splitting the party. That gives us a lot of time to grab these much needed items. That's not what I'm most concerned about, though. Like, we found that the bots seem to stop following us. So whether Zara runs that way or this way, we're hoping to de-aggro the robots, right?
Yeah.
So if you were to warp step and run back, you could bypass the big guy and make it up next to the 2 dogs, kind of like in between them.
Okay.
Isn't that still within range for the scary guy to be within reach range for Zara, though?
It's all in, like, diagonals and weird stuff, so on his turn he could catch up.
Yes, and if he catches up, then Brian can't move. Brian will get sliced.
He can move, but he has hit points to absorb the attack.
That guy one-shot Kardain the last time we did this fight, nearly. I was at full health.
Right, but they crit us a lot last time, and I still think the big guy's going to go after Stoke.
You're both making really good points. Like, if I run away, I get to... Stoke and I potentially get away. If I run back toward them, there's a chance that the big guy with halberd gets up next to me. There's a chance that he gets a crit against me. It's not super likely, but...
Why take a hit from the halberd reactive strike bot when he might go back to his master if you run like another 50 feet away from the guy?
Right.
Can they even climb a rope down a cliff? That's another great question. Like, can these robots do that? We don't know. The little claw guys certainly can't climb a rope.
So yeah, if I do run straight back and things that I would wind up basically right next to the 2 dogs, I might get hit by them. That's not as big of a deal. It's such a tough call.
It's a tough call because now you've just presented a third option, which is you still have enough actions to warp step and you could run along the side of the cliff.
Along the wall, yeah.
Would Zara come close enough to the halberd dude to get reach hit with reactive strike?
No, you can pass by that.
Yeah, so you could run along the cliff and then you split with Stoke. Stoke could maybe still climb the rope and get to safety, and then you could split the bots because you're super fast. You actually are maybe the only player in our group without any slowing effects on the big scary guy that can actually outrun that behemoth. So you could buy a lot of time.
Okay, so now that you say that, yeah, I do think it is a lot wiser for me to try to get back.
Every turn that Brian successfully runs far away from the halberd dude and doesn't die from the little robot dudes is more time for us to get over there and assist.
Yeah, you can take plenty of shots from the the dogs.
Yeah, they did. They just did ping damage. Okay, so I think I'll say that she's run over to the rope. Now she's like turning and getting ready to climb down the rope, and now she can see, okay, the automaton is a little bit off to her right. There's still the 2 dogs, but I think now she is going to try to make a break for it back toward the entrance, and she'll say, "Stoke, come on, quick, run this way."
When you get over to the rope, you also look down and you see the 100+ foot drop. You don't seem too excited about that.
And I have the thing where like the camera pans back and zooms in at the same time, so it's like, whoa.
Right. She's scared and not good at climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stoke is good at climbing.
All right, then I'll just do that. I will turn tail and run. Spend all 3 actions. Move, move, move.
Does the warp step benefit his 3rd move too, or just the 2 that are part of the warp step?
It does, actually, yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a huge benefit to that cantrip.
Yeah, you gain a plus 5 foot status bonus to your speed until the end of your turn.
Nice.
So really, it adds up if you run your whole turn.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, you make it most of the way back to the doorway. You rush forward, hugging the wall, and then you kind of weave out and around to get between the 2 dogs.
Oof.
Boom.
Like, seriously, Brian, don't feel bad about this at all. We literally were told that what we had was an invisibility potion because of a botched identify magic.
Yeah.
Like, you're not the reason Stoke might die right now at all. Well, we did fail the identify, but
it's just to feel bad that everything didn't work out the way it was supposed to.
No, it did not. Like, why lose you 2?
Dude, I mean, think about it. Stoke is Stoke. If he climbs down that rope, we find him like in a few years' time, and he's like taken up residence in the Blight and just become like this like hulking, just
tentacle armed,
just like a ranger that's
freak
been,
of nature.
Yeah, that's been zombified or something by the Blight.
Stoke knows about the civilizations, didn't we? Wasn't he there while we talked about what Zara saw?
Oh yeah.
So like he knows that there's something beyond the Blight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus, let's be honest, the Blight wouldn't affect him anyway. He would just walk right through it and be fine.
Yeah, he'll just be like become some post-apocalyptic warrior that just lives in the Blight because he enjoys it.
Yeah, he gets like several levels of this like awesome other class, like by being a survivalist.
It actually makes him stronger.
Yeah, definitely.
The next time we see Stoke, he's like taken up hunting automatons, and like that's like his
and eating their flesh to survive.
Yeah, and his entire thrust of his character arc.
The first thing he does is just knocks us all out with poison darts, and then we wake up in his hut. He's like, I didn't recognize you.
Like, this is tragic, but we didn't have the invisibility potion we thought we had.
Yep.
Yeah. Plus, I told him to like come with me, knowing that he might still be under the effect of this potion, that I wouldn't be able to do anything for him anyway, you know?
Yeah.
So you rush forward, look over your shoulder, in time to see Stoke give you one last look and throw himself over the side, holding onto the rope.
Oh no!
That potion has ruined him. It's so unlike him. He would never run from a fight.
Yeah.
So he disappears from view.
Stoke, no!
He gives you one last loving glance.
He's doing better than he was. I mean, he was dead, right?
True.
Like,
we at least left him alive.
Like, was he gonna come to?
He wasn't in danger of immediately dying, but I mean, if he'd woken up there by himself, he would have been pretty quickly found and killed, most likely.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Yeah, so we may have actually given him a fighting chance. Now we just need to not die ourselves, and maybe you can be reunited with your love someday.
Yeah, maybe.
The fear thing may be like the best possible outcome for him specifically, because
right now, yeah, that's true.
We don't know how long the effect lasts from the potion, but he may be just running and climbing down and running away from them for a long time, and that might just help him survive. If he can't be with us, then at least he can be alive somewhere else, hopefully.
He doesn't have much equipment. He has no food.
If he's anything, he's resourceful.
So Stoke disappears from view. The 2 dogs turn, and both of them start shooting at Zara.
She should still have the rousing splash. I've been keeping track. I see either 4 or 3 more turns. Zara should have the buff.
Nice.
It's 1 point of health. It might matter.
1 point of health is 1 point of health, as they say.
They take 4 shots at you, but all of them missed by just a little bit.
Yes, indeed.
So you have bolts whizzing past you as you run for the entrance.
Amazing.
Verrol, you can probably just hear some footsteps coming outside.
Get ready, guys. This is about to be the most exciting turn of Pathfinder 2nd Edition that you've ever witnessed in your life. Brace yourselves.
I'm ready.
Hang on to your hats.
Oh, man. What are you going to do?
Here we go. First action, I will pick up my armor. Second action, I will put my armor into my backpack. Third action, I will put on my backpack. Done. What now?
That was a really cool turn, I've got to say.
That was awesome.
I'll say.
I like how fast you did it as well. That like adds,
Very cinematic.
Yeah, adds to it.
Yes, now that I hear, as Stoke is like giving his final glance and climbing down the rope in slow motion, Verrol is just like methodically putting things into a bag. So there's that juxtaposition.
Cutting back and forth between those shots.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your armor is actually in the darkness and is a little bit farther away than the other two armors.
Oh, well then I'll pick up somebody else's armor. I'll pick up Kardain's armor, I guess.
Alright, so you grab the chainmail, stuff it into your bag, put it on your backpack.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Verrol.
Kardain, kindly grab my armor if it's in reach for you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I've got yours. Safe and sound.
Oh, thanks, friend.
You can also kind of barely see the armor in the first place since it's in the shadows there. So you just grab the first thing that you saw.
Mm-hmm. The first thing that's shiny.
We're just trying to grab all our stuff.
It just glints in the moonlight a little bit.
Okay, Kardain?
Okay. Well, I feel like the first thing I would want is the shield, and I can maybe also grab armor. Is there another backpack?
Your backpack.
Yours.
Okay.
You didn't have a whole lot in it.
Oh, okay, that's nice. So could I pick up my backpack, then pick up Verrol's armor, and then how many actions is it to pick up and equip a shield?
I think equipping it is a separate action.
Yeah, you would need to use the action to equip the shield, I think, because it says it must be strapped to your arm and held.
Okay, so I want the pack, and I do want to grab Jay's armor, but then both my hands would be full.
So you'd have to pick up your backpack, pick up my armor, put it in your backpack. Then on your next turn, you pick up the shield and run.
Wow, is that really 3 actions? Hold backpack, pick up Verrol's armor, put Verrol's armor in backpack.
Well, pick up backpack, not holding the backpack, picking it up physically from the ground, yeah. So we are spoiled by having a wealth of actions in Pathfinder. We get 3 every single turn, but everything you do costs one of them.
Yeah.
Is there a more efficient way to do this? Like, could I kick his armor into the backpack?
Before I just did my epic turn, I looked everything up and made sure that there wasn't a more efficient way to do what I did. So, unfortunately, that's the way it works.
Okay, maybe I could equip the backpack.
If you don't equip your backpack, you could keep it in hand so you can easily shovel more stuff into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You pick up the backpack, pick up the armor, put the armor in, and the next turn pick up the shield. You have the backpack in one hand, the shield in the other, and you just get out.
Right. Well, do we know to leave Stoke's armor and buckler? I don't think we know that until Zara gets to us.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, Kardain would prioritize our armors and his shield, his beloved shield.
Yeah, I mean, for now, all you have to worry about is you're picking stuff up to take it with you. We don't know that Zara's going to burst into the room in a few seconds.
Man, all right, I will literally pick up my backpack, and
Kardain's a good dude. He'll follow Verrol's request.
and I spend my whole turn to grab that, and then to put his armor into my backpack.
Yeah, feels real, real good.
No, it does not.
But hey, I'm wearing my backpack now, so I have 2 free hands. So I can grab something as well before we go.
Alright, Kardain's stuff was kind of split between your backpack and one of your sacks. For some reason, you had 3 empty sacks and one with a few things in it. So those are all lying there, and you can see that the one has stuff in it still.
Okay.
And then there's just the 2 shields and the bedroll.
We could leave the empty sack.
And Stoke's armor.
Maybe we leave the bedroll for Stoke if he wants to sneak back over here. Poor guy.
There's also the
Lightstone.
Yeah, the Lightstone.
Yes, that's true. Oh man, we need to get that.
Verrol's going to be moving at half speed for the entire trip back if you don't pick something up.
Yep.
Maybe Zara could get to the Lightstone.
Well, depending on what's left in your backpacks, you might have some torches or something too.
I do have some torches.
Oh, I did see you pick up torches, Jay, when you picked up your stuff.
Yes, I do have some.
Okay, but that's a 3-action investment. Pull torch out, light torch. No, maybe just 2-action investment.
Yeah. Alright, well anyway, the halberd-wielding automaton sees Zara run past. He takes a few steps towards the rope, raises his halberd, and brings it down on the rope.
Oh, no.
Oh, really?
What's the armor class on a rope?
Oh my goodness. More than Stoke has.
I didn't realize they're that intelligent.
Oh my god.
Wow, this warden tech.
Oh my gosh, they are. Wow.
It's legit.
Well, Brian, I think you made the right call to not get onto the rope.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's funny because that was one of the three things we were considering.
Yeah.
That would have been instant death.
Yikes.
Oh my goodness.
Insta-kill. Wow.
So he severs the rope in one hit, and it just slides off the edge.
Do we hear Stoke scream? Or does Zara hear his scream?
He's too manly to scream.
She hears the Wilhelm scream.
You hear a short, not like an but you hear an and then it's a distant, a lot farther away than you might have expected. But you hear a bit of a shout and grunt.
Oh, he's maybe alive.
Dude, he hit the first platform, I think, and didn't die of falling damage.
Well, he may have just that grunt may have been him dying of falling damage.
It may have been a last death gasp.
Then the warrior turns back and starts marching towards Zara again.
Gosh, these robots are so ruthless.
They're brutal.
Oh my goodness. Stoke. We had to, in such a short amount of time, we've had to see him die twice.
All of our listeners and us thought that Stoke was going to live because plot armor, but spoiler alert, there is no plot armor.
Even if he didn't die from the falling damage, how will he survive in this wilderness without his equipment?
Oh, he's Stoke. Think about it. He's Stoke. He ain't got time for equipment. If anyone can do it, he can.
He will chew through trees with his bare teeth to get the equipment he needs.
And isn't that just the best part of it? Because we can, in our head canon, we can imagine him
Stoke made
being
it.
as successful as we want.
Right.
And we will never know, likely.
And even though it hurts his feelings to start life anew, apart from Verrol, I'm just kidding, apart from Zara, maybe he starts a new life in one of those weird colonies we saw.
He's like, I'm finally free of the shackles of servitude.
Right, it's like a good and bad thing for him. He misses Zara, but he's free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Zara will cast Warp Step again. She runs 50 feet to get just inside the room, and she sees Verrol and Kardain just snatching stuff up off the floor.
Looting. Lovely.
And I shout, quick, retreat! Battle is joined!
Ah!
Oh, we haven't gotten all our stuff yet, Zara.
Zara, could you grab the lightstone for me, please?
The Lightstone. Oh, yes, of course.
Where's Stoke?
Is he on your heels?
There's no time. No, he's not. I'm afraid I'm running toward the Lightstone.
No!
Wait, Stoke isn't with you?
No, he's not.
Oh, no.
All right, so I get another 40 feet toward the Lightstone, and that's as far as I can go.
You get close enough that you can actually see it's the stone and one of the lanterns have both been thrown into this corner.
Okay.
But the Lightstone is the thing.
The light.
We could leave the lantern.
Yeah.
It stinks because we paid for it, but it's next turn you could possibly pick up the Lightstone and just do another warp step.
Yep.
It's not worth the extra action to grab the lantern.
I think we're going to leave a lot of this junk. The fact that Stoke isn't with you, I'm already wondering when is Verrol and Kardain going to realize that it's not worth grabbing his stuff.
Yeah, true.
Within 6 seconds, I hope.
Yeah, so Zara will shout, he's not with me, he had to run. He ran the other way.
What happened to him?
I'll explain more later. Just get out of here.
Well, is he coming or not? Should we get his stuff?
No, he's not. I'm running out of my 6 seconds. Hurry.
He's not coming? Why not?
What part of I'll explain later don't you understand?
Kardain, pick things up!
Okay, all right. Sorry.
You can see one of the dogs comes into view in the doorway, and also at the same time, the little gremlin guy with the crossbows steps out of his hole.
Oh, boy.
And he immediately spots you
Yes, he does.
and takes aim for a single shot.
Have at thee. Verrol bares his chest. Give it your best try.
It strikes you squarely in the chest.
Yeah! Ow, that really hurts quite a bit.
Right where I asked you to hit me.
For 8 points of damage.
He does still have his rousing splash. Verrol was the one that had it for the longest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that takes away half the damage.
yeah, you get hurt for 4 after that.
Yes.
This guy looks out. He seems a little bit confused that his automaton army isn't there, but he's still ready to fight. So actually, Verrol, you couldn't even see him come out. You probably heard him stepping.
Okay.
And then he just shoots you from the darkness.
So all of a sudden an arrow just flies out of the darkness into my chest. Okay, great. I'm getting out of here. What one last item should I pick up before I book it?
Do you need any?
The sack full of items?
Yeah, the item sack is maybe the thing that you're next to that would be valuable. Do we remember what's in it?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't remember.
Are you missing anything important?
Let me look at my person.
I guess I can tell you. You would have known where you stowed your stuff. So assuming all of the stuff is still in there, had your torches, chalk, and your primal symbol.
Oh, the symbol of the Grove Tenders.
My Grove Tendy symbol?
You don't wear that like a badge on your chest?
Yeah, I don't even know what this is really, but it's in your bag.
It might be relevant for 3 action spells.
Would you like me to pick it up? I must decide whether it's worth spending an action to do so.
Druidic focus. Holly and mistletoe are common examples.
Yes.
It's probably something that you would keep like on your person anyway.
I would think so.
If it's that important to your spellcasting, you're not going to keep it in your backpack, right? You're going to wear it around your neck or something like that.
So let's just put it in your equipment.
Okay, I would like to spend 3 actions moving as quickly and as efficiently as possible toward and into the hallway.
Yeah, I think we just try to get away, and any of us that survive, that's great.
It's going to be half speed the whole way, I think.
Well, while I'm in the light, at least.
Well, it's still difficult terrain because of all the rocks that are piled here.
Yeah, right. But while I'm in the light, I can do regular difficult terrain to get up onto the rock pile in the hallway, I think, is as far as I can get.
Oh, shoot. Brian, I thought you were next to the lightstone. You're not.
Nope, I'm about 15 feet away.
But she moves very quickly, so she'll be fine in a turn.
The problem is warp step is
2 actions
to cast, and you get the 2 strides as part of that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can break that up.
No.
So I'm going to have to move, pick up the lightstone, and move.
Okay.
Both of which will be regular 25-foot moves.
But you could get behind a piece of cover.
You're still good. You haven't taken a single point of damage yet, so...
Yeah, I should be okay.
Kardain?
Okay, so I do think it might be pertinent for me to grab my shield.
It only slows you down while it's actually equipped.
Ooh.
Unless the weight of it itself is enough.
A loophole.
Well, so...
Just pick it up and go.
Yeah, maybe. I did take the dwarven ancestry thing that, like, if I would be slowed by stuff, I'm not. Or if I am, I take half.
Oh.
It reduces your penalty by 5 feet.
All right. Well,
should I grab it, move, then equip it?
You should grab it, move, and then next turn equip it. Because you got some difficult terrain to get over.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true. So that's my first action, and then if I move my full movement, can I get behind the column? Because I'm assuming Verrol was shot from the northern part of the cave.
Not quite, because of all the difficult terrain.
Okay. So I have 2 moves left. Could I make it into the very beginning, like next to Verrol of the hallway for the full 40 move?
Yeah, so you can follow right behind Verrol.
Okay. That's simple. That makes sense to me. I've got my shield. At least I might get some cover in the hallway, possibly, depending on which angle he tries to shoot me. Man, I wish I was full healed, you guys. Why didn't we full heal Kardain before we tried this?
You're gonna be fine.
Oh,
Everything's fine.
that's my turn. Reckless abandon. We're just leaving a bunch of stuff here, listeners.
Not valuable stuff, though.
Hopefully, yeah, we grabbed the most important stuff.
We left, like, some chalk and torches, which are worth copper pieces.
Not the chalk.
No, I needed that.
That was my favorite chalk.
And your servant, who's worth copper pieces.
Yeah.
Is that how much a servant costs, like, per day? Your copper pieces?
No,
I would like to buy your finest servant, please, for 3 copper pieces.
I don't know what the daily wage is. I'm guessing it's probably like a silver or something.
Yeah. Stoke had mad skills, so he was making a decent living.
Yeah, he's not untrained labor either. He's definitely trained.
Right. He's trained, yeah.
Well, he gets to start a new life.
Zara?
All right, I will run up to the lightstone. So it's 15 feet. Pick it up. And I start running diagonally back up toward the original entrance.
Taking cover behind the pillar, right?
And I'm sort of tucked behind a pillar.
It's scary with you being the furthest one out, Brian, but you're super fast.
Especially compared to you, Master Dwarf.
Hey, don't rub it in, Zara. We're all special.
The dog in the doorway sees Zara as the easiest target, takes aim, shoots and clatters against the column that you're hiding behind.
Oh.
Ricochets, it strikes the wall behind you. Then the second dog enters the room.
Scanning. Scanning
for human life. No life detected.
Zara's a pretty obvious target with the glowing light there, so rushes in and also takes a shot and misses. And after each shot, you can see their little mechanisms loading the next bolt in, locking it into place.
How are you feeling, Brian?
Less bad now than I did when I was, teetering on the edge of a cliff with 3 giant automatons between me and my friends.
Yep. Much better now.
Yeah, much better now.
Much better to be getting pot shots taken at you behind a nice, sturdy column.
Sturdy, ancient pillar.
Yeah.
Well, the crossbow-wielding mechanic guy runs farther into the room, points his aim at Kardain, and shoots you in the back.
Oh, no.
How rude.
For 7 points of damage.
That's smarts.
If you think 7's bad, try taking 8.
Verrol?
I'm going to step over the rubble pile in the hallway. I will raise my dueling cape defensively and use my last action to wish for Zara's safe return. I don't know what to do with my third action. I don't know if there's anything I can do.
If you draw your sword?
Oh yeah, drawing my sword might be nice. That's a good effect. Yes, I'll attempt to appear brave by drawing my sword, even though I'm in complete darkness.
Or one of the throwing knives or something.
I'll activate the necklace of daggers and grab a dagger off of it and get ready to throw it at the first hostile I see, even though I can't see anything.
It would be so nice to take down who we think is the engineer behind all this.
I know. If we could just get to him.
I'm sure the bots will get here before we could get it down.
Yeah.
Just doesn't seem worth it. This is the supervillain. Like, we thought it was the coup, like the revolution happening back in Fosdale, but like, this has become
our arch nemesis.
We've now come up against him and his machinations 4 times, including the one by the chasm. So he's definitely become the soulless, personality-less supervillain that we all love to hate.
We got to give him a name so we can... Felmendar!
He's called the Mechanic.
The Mechanic! We will defeat you someday!
Personally, I'm always up for a little revenge.
Kardain?
Okay, so I could run. Part of me likes the idea of equipping my shield, raising a shield, and then doing the take cover thing that tower shields are so good at doing.
Yeah, dude.
It improves me, it improves Verrol behind me.
Well, it allows him to take cover behind you.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize. Well, that stinks.
No, it does...
Does it create standard cover or something?
Creates standard cover, yes, so you'd be giving him an additional +1.
There's also a low stone wall between you and the creatures, so there's that cover that exists.
Might matter if I was on the ground. I don't know if it helps here. I could get behind Verrol, but I feel like Kardain would want to get his shield going and protect his friend.
I think so too. I think setting up a defensive blockade to let Zara run behind is...
Yeah. I will say the problem with this is you guys are so much more fast than me. And like if I do this, I'd have to spend an action to make the shield not reduce my speed again. And unfortunately, my fancy new reaction doesn't help when it comes to ranged combat. So it might be wiser for me to move. I mean, you're not in a terrible position, right? You did just raise your dueling cape, correct?
Yep.
I'm at 13 health right now. So I actually think if anybody's going to die this encounter, it's me and possibly Brian. So are you okay with that, Jay, if I move?
Don't speak that way, Master Kardain. No one's going to die.
I think I should start moving.
Get out of here. I'll wait for Zara.
Okay. Kardain's going to run, and yeah, Dungeon Master, you said I have my normal dwarvish move speed.
Yeah. So you get just past Verrol with 1 movement.
And then I continue to run.
The big guy walks into the room and starts moving halfway between where Zara is and where your exit is. Like he's possibly trying to cut you off.
Okay.
But it's Zara's turn, so...
All right, so Zara is going to cast Warp Step over the rubble, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then she will keep running.
So you can get up next to Verrol.
Really? With 3 move, you move all that distance?
Oh, yeah, dude. This whole room is only less than 60 feet across, and she was just diagonally in the corner.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Wow, it's just like Warp Step, man.
Warp step.
Warp step.
I'm telling you, like, I've been preparing it from the beginning of the campaign, and I keep being like, I should probably just replace this with something else. Finally came in handy. That's my turn.
This encounter would have been so different if you didn't have it.
Maybe. I don't know how the math works out.
Yeah, it's definitely made it a lot easier to run.
So the raise a cape just improves your armor class, right, Jay?
Right. By 1.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like the shield block thing.
One of the dogs moves forward to get just within reach, or within range of Verrol, and shoots its crossbow bolt over the pile of rocks and strikes Verrol for a single point of damage.
Yes.
Nice.
The other one also moves up.
So is that stone wall that we built before doing anything, doing a little bit to help us out here?
Yeah, it's providing some cover.
The lowest form of cover.
The middle form of cover.
Okay, nice.
Oh, really? Wow.
Labor well spent, as it turns out.
The other dog also hits you, though, for 3 more points.
Oh, no. Dear me. Whatever shall I do? Run, I imagine?
Yeah, Verrol, we gotta get out of here.
We must indeed.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we want to make Stoke's sacrifice worth it. I'm assuming that's what happens, Zara.
Oh, yeah, let me know when I'm being targeted, because I should have been able to flashy dodge one of those.
Oh, sheesh, yeah. Well, maybe it's good you haven't spent it yet.
First one.
Because isn't the big scary guy about to shoot you?
Probably.
Yeah, so the big one comes up, and he's also targeting you.
All right, I will use flashy dodge.
So he stands up on top of the rubble in the wall to take a higher shot. And flashy dodge is
plus 2.
Plus 2 armor to 1 attack.
Plus 2 circumstance bonus. So it doesn't stack with your cape.
With the cape, correct, yeah.
Or with the cover, but he's moving past the cover at this point, so...
Yeah, if it's better than his other bonus, that's the bonus he gets here.
Well, still hits you.
Fair enough.
Well, 8, but it wasn't a crit.
Nope. You take 9 points of damage from his crossbow bolt. Yeah, and his last action's to reload. Verrol?
What I would like to do is retrieve the lightstone from Zara, if I may.
You may indeed.
Why, thank you.
But you might not have to, though, if Brian runs at a similar pace as you, right?
Well, I'm running first. I'm running now, so I need to be able to see in the darkness.
Oh, you need the stone. That's true.
Yes. So I will use 1 action to accept the lightstone from Zara, and then I will use 2 more actions to run as fast and as far as I can. 50 feet.
And hey, you'll have your nimble dodge again.
Kardain?
I could make a sudden burst of growth and cause a thorned bush to sprout from the ground, lash around, and wither. Until the start of my next turn, the area becomes difficult terrain and hazardous terrain. But these guys shoot pretty far, so would adding another patch of difficult terrain matter to them catching us?
Can you put the bush where the guy is standing, where the mechanic is standing?
It's a 30-foot range, and I'm already 15 feet down the tunnel.
You'd have to put it between Zara and you.
Oh, I can't put it in front of Zara, can I?
No, you can put it in front of me, but you can't put it behind me.
Could I delay to go until after Zara?
I think based on your slower movement speed, you might just want to keep running.
Yeah.
Well,
the mouth of the tunnel was the place to be defensive.
For a different reason, actually, Brian. I'd like to delay to go after Brian. Is that possible, Dungeon Master?
Sure.
I want to see what happens to you, Brian, because there's something else that's going before your turn, if you catch my drift.
Yes.
So this time, the automaton closes in, and you can hear the other creature shouting something at it, and then it begins to walk down the tunnel towards Zara, climbing up on the pile of rocks and getting within 10 feet of you.
Uh-oh. Raggy.
And it's Zara's turn.
All right. So we are pretty sure it has reactive strike and reach, so I'm probably within that. I think my best bet is to step and then move with warp step.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have 23 hit points, but just on the off chance that it crits me, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for us to deplete hit points.
Yeah.
I have no healing right now. We as a party have 0 healing. There are no healing potions that I'm aware of.
All right. Well, either way, I will step and then warp step to move another 60 feet.
Oh, I want to jump in after Brian's turn, by the way, into the initiative.
Oh, right.
So Zara is past where I could cast the Bramblebush cantrip.
Yep. Zara's past you two now.
Okay. So I'm realizing that Verrol is already ahead of me, as is Zara.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Correct.
So, like, as much as it would be cool to, like, actually cast the spell and slow the bot down, I should just run.
Yes.
I should just run 60 feet.
I agree.
Dungeon Master, I would like to run 60 dwarvish feet.
On my little dwarvish feet.
Diku, diku, diku. As you like to say, Jay.
That's right.
As much as I'd love to shoot like an elemental blast at this jerk of a metal man.
All right, so you run for it.
Yeah.
The gremlin guy, the mechanic, climbs forward, takes up position just inside the doorway, and shoots another shot at Verrol.
Wait, isn't the automaton right in front of him? Doesn't that give him cover?
Yeah, a creature in between is minor, or it's lesser cover.
But you have your reaction, right? Shouldn't you use it since it's targeting you?
Yes. Oh, he's shooting at me? Then yeah, for sure.
I assume that's the...
Flashy dodge.
It still hits, though.
All right.
9 points of damage.
Ooh.
9 more.
Ouch.
Verrol is still up, but you're very wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Teetering on the brink of death.
However, it's now your turn, and you've got a good amount of distance between you and the others.
Yep. So I would like to increase that distance by triple moving.
Okay. At this point, if all you do, the three of you, is running every turn, you're going to outpace their ability to run and attack.
All right.
That is what I would like to do. If the two of you are agreed.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, I think we have to.
I think we should think about it for a while. Let's discuss our possible options.
I think we should stand thinking instead of running.
Yeah, we all run. Quickly.
So you run. You quickly round a slight bend in the corridor out of their line of fire. Run as fast as your legs can carry you back towards the eastern exit.
Zara, what do you mean Stoke isn't behind you? What happened?
Yeah, now that we can catch our breath. Sorry, you have to tell us.
I don't know what happened. I gave him the potion. I thought it was a potion of invisibility, but as soon as he drank it, he started trembling, and then he turned tail and ran. I've never seen anything like it.
What?
That doesn't sound like Stoke.
Stoke's never run away from anything.
I know, and he ran with all haste.
I mean, I believe you.
It's like he had superhuman speed.
He was afraid and he ran fast?
Yes.
Zara, listen. I'm trying my best to trust you, but you're telling me that Stoke did something totally uncharacteristic of him and the invisibility potion malfunctioned?
Well, I don't know for sure, but I fed him the potion and then this happened, so it was clearly not a potion of invisibility. It must have been something else, and it was misidentified by someone.
Zara, I'm so sorry, but I have to be honest with you. I'm having a hard time trusting you on this because you kind of really didn't like Stoke.
Well, yes, that's true, but I wouldn't seal his fate in death.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's hard for me to believe you, but I want to.
So you don't believe me, but you do believe me.
I'm working towards it.
Okay.
Master Kardain, it's true. Zara was not the fondest of Stoke. However, has she ever given us reason to mistrust her before?
No, I don't think so. Not that I can remember. I mean, my memory, sometimes, but...
So as difficult as it is to believe that Stoke would ever behave in such a manner, I am forced to believe that something went wrong with that potion.
I mean, do you think you misunderstood what the potion was, Zara? Is that even possible?
I suppose that's possible, but more than likely it just didn't do exactly what I thought it should do. It's the potion's fault, really.
So you're the one that fed the vial to Stoke. Do we still have the empty vial?
I handed it to him, and he drank it.
Stoke took it.
It'd be cool if we could, inspect the vial and try to figure out what it really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. This is quite unsettling, the idea of such a mishap occurring. But for me, the more unsettling idea is the fact that now Erath is going to have to do lots and lots of push-ups so he can guard me with his life.
That's what I thought. I was like, is Jay going to try to get a new bodyguard?
I shall send for one at once.
So wait, Zara, did you see Stoke get cut down? What happened? What'd you see?
At first we both ran to the far side of the plateau, and then when I turned back to run toward the cave, I encouraged him to come with me, but he just continued to run. It was like he was unable to overcome his fear, or the fear that the potion caused. I saw him run all the way to the edge, and then he grabbed the rope and started descending.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so he got away on the rope. Yes, that's perfect.
Well, don't celebrate too quickly. I turned back one last time just to make sure he was okay, and I saw the halberded automaton swing his axe at the rope and cut it loose.
What? Oh, no.
No.
Stoke.
I don't know for sure what happened to him. I heard a shout and a grunt, but that could have been him catching himself on the ledge just as much as it could have been him falling to his death. I don't know. I don't know.
Zara, if I doubted your story at all, I believe you now. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Even in the darkness, you can see tears are beginning to stream down Verrol's face, but he's steeling himself against completely losing it. He was like a mother to me, always changing my clothes and looking out for me.
Does Bron offer his hands and try to catch the tears? Because Bron's probably really thirsty at this point.
Yeah, he's really thirsty. Water yourself, Stick, if you must.
He just takes in the water.
Let my sorrows be your nourishment.
Bathe in my tears. Literally and figuratively.
No. Bron would try to comfort you. Bron's aware of basic emotions.
Grow tall and strong from the depths of my despair.
No. He tries to comfort you in ways that none of us else can. He gives you a nice pat on the head.
How could this happen? Grandfather will be furious. Simply furious.
Verrol, we don't have to worry about your grandfather being upset. We have to start to plan a rescue mission. Zara just said we don't know if he's dead.
But Master Kardain, you don't understand. This is the third bodyguard I've lost this year.
What? Really? You never told us this. Does Stoke know?
He'll be simply fuming.
Why do you keep losing bodyguards?
Does Stoke know you lost your other bodyguards? Did you ever tell him?
That was inconsequential. He didn't need to know. All he needed to know was enough to do his job.
I thought Stoke was your lifelong training partner / companion.
He was my good companion, but not necessarily lifelong.
Well, close.
I make friends quickly, what can I say?
You didn't want him to be your bodyguard because they kept dropping, but you liked him to be your friend.
I'm an easy person to like.
This is tragic.
This is grave news indeed.
I'm not sure how Kardain could center himself after such a thing, but if it seems like the enemies aren't chasing us anymore, I'd like to start to focus and meditate and get back my points.
I don't know that we shall ever get another critical hit on an enemy ever again.
I fear we will not. In many ways, Stoke was as much a tank as he was a damage dealer. He will be sorely missed.
He was so much for our party, let's be honest.
He was more than any man could ever aspire to be.
Yes.
Filling his boots will be a tall order, but nevertheless we shall begin accepting applications at once upon our return to town.
Well, until we can replace Stoke, even though he's irreplaceable, I hope that the world adjusts to our newly adjusted power level.
So you take time to recenter yourselves, and everyone's resting from the ordeal.
Yeah, I throw the dagger from the necklace of daggers into the chasm, and I listen for the bottom.
3 hours later.
It lands in the green slime.
Yeah, can we hear the ley line magic flowing into the canyon yet?
Filling the crevices of the world.
You redirected it way back, though. That was...
Yeah, it was more toward the beginning of the flow.
But it's moving. It's not like it's super viscous slime. Like it's more like a water, the way that you've described it.
No, at the source, it's more viscous. When it gets mixed into the river, then it moves faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, if it's more like a goo or like an ooze, then no, we're not going to be able to hear it.
Even if it was watery, depending on how far down it was, I mean, caves already have kind of like a white noise kind of echo to them.
I'm just thinking about this. So you set off on this whole mission to clear out this room, basically. Mm-hmm. That was your original goal, and instead you've lost a party member and a few pieces of gear.
Indeed. It went horribly wrong. They crit us a lot, and we failed.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for rubbing that in, Dungeon Master. We appreciate that.
But you got away.
Yeah, we got away.
Yeah.
Which is also important. And an accomplishment.
We escaped with our lives.
Well, I will say, back to that day, that ominous day of playing together when we decided to try to clear them out. I don't know why we wanted to. Weren't we even down some resources or something?
We wanted to discover the means by which they operate and learn more about the wardens. We were just curious, and curiosity killed the Catablopus.
Killed the Stoke.
Yep.
So maybe in the future, I mean, definitely before we try to fight them a third time, we need to bring very specific tools,
Yes.
especially now that our party's mostly spellcasters.
Yeah, we'll need to strategize about how best to combat the overwhelming nature of their front.
Yeah, we might even be able to spend some time in town researching and trying to learn more about them and their weaknesses.
Yeah, before we do that, I'd like to spend some time hanging my head in equal parts grief and shame over Stoke and our utter failure. So if we could just take a moment to do that.
Okay, well, just don't interrupt my zen.
Okay, yeah.
Don't interrupt Kardain's meditating.
You won't even know I'm here, and you just hear Verrol silently weeping in the corner while you're trying to meditate.
Just like a loud, ugly cry.
It wasn't necessarily a complete failure. If Stoke managed to survive the fall, there's still a possibility that he's alive. And if you hadn't gone back to get him, then he almost certainly would have been killed. So it might have worked.
Yeah.
It might have worked, and we have our gear now. We have both our armors, we've got my shield, we've got our packs, so we got our stuff. We could possibly, if we can if we can make it through, maybe someday we will be reunited with Stoke. We do have like this uncanny ability to scout for hundreds of miles.
I'm telling you, he's going to become a post-apocalyptic blight inhabitant. That is my prediction. I think Stoke can do it. Oh, yeah, we should probably also put our armors on, Kardain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, BT dubs.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do that while I'm meditating, though. Can you put my armor on me?
Yes, I will. Since Stoke is not here, I shall take up the mantle of the dresser-in-chief, and I shall have you looking sharp as a tack in no time.
Wait, Verrol, that's all that has to happen? Like, you have to lose your servant and then you'll serve others?
Oh, no, it's not a permanent arrangement, simply until we can find a replacement.
Well, this is uncharacteristically nice of you, Verrol.
I figure since I am the most well-versed in terms of fashion and general presentableness, and you are, some might argue, the least, it's the least I could do to give you a hand in the matter.
Oh, I mean, I thought the way I was wearing my armor was quite stylish as far as the Grove Tenders go.
Well, I didn't say I would say that. I said some might say that, to be clear.
Oh, sure. Anyway, let me focus.
Yes, as I don his chainmail for him.
I don't know that you can have someone else equipping all that armor on you while you're meditating either, but
it'll be fine.
Regardless, you spend some time equipping yourselves and meditating and resting.
If we're like safe in this little bit of the tunnel, we want to stay here as long as possible, heal as best we can, put on all our stuff.
Yes, agreed.
Indeed.
We're not exploring anymore until we are back up to snuff, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Listen, we'll make it. It's not going to be easy. We can weep together, Verrol, if you like.
I would very much like that. I begin to weep on you, and I allow my tears to fall into your dwarvish beard.
And water Bron?
Yes.
If you can cry them into his cage, that would be very convenient. Zara, if you have some tears to help Bron, he's getting a little dehydrated.
Let me stand on your shoulders so that my tears fall into his cage.
Yes. And I'll also cry if I have any tears to shed for Stoke, which Kardain very well might. They do have some fond memories together, especially failing to create the familiar satchel together that one day. And
such a bonding moment.
Yeah, and so Kardain also sheds a few tears, maybe more, onto Bron.
So the three of you commiserate. Eventually you'll compose yourselves and press on in Stoke's absence and set your sights back on Fosdale.